All right, welcome to the Indy Fuel Tank in Indianapolis, Indiana. Carshield taking on the Nashville Predators here for a tilt at about, I think we're starting late now, it looks like. And But the game was actually supposed to start at 10:50. We're kind of past that. So we're getting a little late start here, but coming off a nice win yesterday, 3-1 win over the Wisconsin Guardians. Uh, Team played a really good game. Uh, their goalie played amazing, and our goalie played amazing, and I think we had 40-plus shots on net. They recorded quite a few shots on the power play, right around, I don't know, 15, 20 shots. And then tough game, but good game. Surprising game because I did not I thought we might be able to chip in a few more goals, but like I said, goalies were good, game was good, and we got the victory. I think Nashville yesterday beat TI. Oh, Indy Elite. Indy Elite. What was the final in that? Beat them 5-3, so we got our work cut out today. Looks like we've got some line changes that have occurred. They got Berryman with. Can you hear me? Is everything good? Okay. I guess you can hear me. I guess you can hear me. I guess everybody can hear me. All right. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Anyway, some line changes here. Fisher, Springer, Berryman. Actually, that line is back together. They had some success last season, and I think maybe had some success earlier this season. I don't know why they broke them up, but they're back together, and Pickering gets the space off, dumps it down into the Nashville zone, and it goes all the way around the net. Now it comes back into the corner, and Nashville picks it up, and they've got numbers coming back the other way. This guy's got some speed, and he gets around Pickering, coming in on net, and runs into Biol, takes a shot, sends it wide. Berryman's going to dump it out of the zone as that guy had some really good speed and crashed the net. And Biol took care of the business. Here comes Nashville again around their own net. Gets it up to the blue line. Picked off by Berryman. 3-on-2 the other way. Shot, big save. Another shot, another save. And goalie is going to cover up as Noah Berryman snatched it away from the Nashville player, put a good shot on, rebound was there, got the rebound. Goalie made both saves, so we're going back and forth. We got pitcher centering Fire yesterday, yesterday. So see if they can keep it going. Face-off lost by Carshield, comes all the way around. That's going to be icing as it was dumped by Nashville, so we're going to do it again, all over again. And so Caleb Hudson yesterday had a shutout streak going and just missed an additional game there. How many was that? About 4 in a row? 3? 2 in a row, going for 3. Was trying to go 3 in a row. We're going to start over and try to get that back. Here we go. Pitcher taking the face-off in the Nashville zone, loses the face-off, comes around. Nashville takes it over in their own zone, dumps it along the boards. Picked off by Flogger over to pitcher, not able to handle that pass. Pitcher dumps it down deep, comes around behind the net, picked up by, looks like, Carshield. Back to the point. Rouse shoots, and a save on net. The goalie makes the save. Rouse taking that long shot from the point, and flat. Did not really have any air on that, but found a way to get to the net. No traffic. Goalie made a pretty good save there. All right, pitcher taking the face-off here. And Carshield wins that face-off, and it comes all the way out towards center ice. Ridgway takes care of it in his own zone, gets it over to Rouse. Rouse dumps it down, and Flogger just dumps it the rest of the way down into the Nashville zone. Guy falls down behind the net. No call as Nashville looked like he got tripped, but I think he just lost an edge. And now pitcher gets it over to Barth. Barth behind the net, trying to dig it out, fighting at it. And here comes pitcher around the net, takes a shot, and tries to pass it out front. Good pass from Nashville to get it up the wing, but it's all the way down into the Carshield zone, and Biol is going to set it up. Here comes Flogger. Flogger has it, loses it, and now here comes Nashville. And Nashville comes around the net, and this all sends out in front. Flogger grabs it, though, passes it, and it gets blocked again. And Nashville's going to take care of it in their own zone. Here they come the other way. And we got a line change going on. We got the Miller line out here. Miller And now that puck is dumped in. Buell has it. Buell's like an extra D-man, but he sends it around the boards. Look out. Comes passing out in front. And now Nashville has it. And Stanley dumps it out of the zone. And here comes Kaiser. He's got some speed. Kaiser. Stanley's got it. Stanley in the corner, waiting, looking. Has it. Tries to get it back to Kaiser. Is not going to be able to get it there. Now Kaiser does come in and get it. And gets it over to Stanley. And now it's all bunched up against the boards. And now Nashville's going to come out with it out in front. And Kaiser's hooked on the play. No call. Yeah, wasn't able to get away from the attached stick there. And are they calling that? Are they going to do anything with that? And they're not going to do anything with it. So face-offs down in the Nashville zone. Some good work there by Stanley and Kaiser along the boards there. Miller taking the face-off. Gets the face-off, loses it. And now Nashville sets it up behind their own net. They dump it down the ice. Picked off by Pickering. Kaiser trying to pass it, and he whiffed on it. And now he's got to battle for it back. He's battling 4 Nashville players. And he gets crunched up against the boards. Pickering there. And now Stanley gets it. Stanley is going to turn on the Jets, hopefully, and go. He's getting around a guy. He's going to dump it in and gets it into the Nashville zone. And now it's passed out, and down the ice it goes. That could be icing. No, it's not. Schrader along the boards. Good pickup by... And now Kaiser over to Stanley. Stanley losing it in his skates. Good play, and he dumps it down the ice. And they're going to go for a full-scale line change here. And here comes Nashville out of their own end. Passes it right to Rawls. Rawls going to turn it on and dumps it down. It's going to try to go after his own pass there. And now Nashville grabs it, sends it up the boards, and they're headed out the other way with a clean transition. It's intercepted, though, by Carshield. And JR kind of messed that up for him. Rawls in the corner. Back to Ridgway. Ridgway in his own zone. Passes it off a player and out of play. That puck will be in the Carshield zone, even though that went off a Nashville player. So pitcher's going to take the face-off here. He's got Simpson. Apologize about the voice, Rand. I talking a lot, screaming in the microphone the other day. Trying to finish a song. Didn't go as well as I planned. But here we go. Ridgway gets it over in the corner. Ridgway trying to clear it out, and he clears it over the boards again. So we're going to do it all over. Can't seem to stop getting face-offs here. We got a lot of face-offs to start this game off. So pitcher going to take the face-off in his own zone here to the right of Buell. Loses that face-off. Comes back to Nashville at the point. Shot! And a strike right down the middle to Buell, and he gloves it for the save. So we're going to take another face-off here. And we've got the Fisher line with pitcher and Berryman's line was hot at one time, but I think that might have been like earlier this season, and then it got broke up. Not sure why. And here we go. In the corner, out in front. Gets it back. Nashville at the point. Shoots it. And it goes off a player just wide, and now Rawls has it. Rawls, look out. And he gets crunched along the boards, and a cross check to the head. No call. And Ridgway passing it over to Berryman. Berryman's got a little speed now. He's going to try to get it into the Nashville zone. Gets around a guy. Shot. Good save. Another shot. And another save as that rebound came out. So Berryman creating a lot of chances. And now here comes Nashville back the other way. Lacasse is back. Guy takes a shot right down the middle for a strike again. And Buell saving it. I'm throwing in a bunch of baseball metaphors in there because Buell is basically looks like a catcher in baseball there, just making pretty good saves. So face-off, Fisher taking it in the Carshield zone. We got 12 minutes, 16 seconds left in this first period. Fisher has it in the corner, and it gets bumped around the boards. Now Givens looking, and he's under some pressure, though. Gets it up the boards, kept in by Nashville at the point. Look out. Nashville setting it up, takes a shot, big save, look out. Here comes Fisher in there, and he grabs it. He's checked from behind. He falls down, and now he gets it back, gets up, and he's headed back the other way looking for Berryman, and he's just going to carry it down, dumps it in, and Nashville is going to go back to get it. Huge hit, and somebody took the worst of that, and it wasn't a Carshield guy, it was a Nashville guy. And here comes Nashville as they get the puck in their own zone, tries to make a play out towards center ice, gets around the guy, gets into the Carshield zone, and loses the puck to Springer. Springer has it now. Springer looking to get out, passes it, almost intercepted, and Fisher's able to tip that out to center ice. Berryman putting on some pressure, and Nashville has it. And Pickering is able to intercept that puck at the blue line, comes back, and now it's picked up by Schrader in his own zone, behind the net, passes it, and it goes off a player right to the Carshield player, and that's Schrader having it, and he's got some speed getting over the blue line into the Carshield zone, gets it over to Pitcher, and Pitcher wasn't able to control that, and a good play as Pitcher is able to regain control of that, goes behind the net, looking, gets it back to the point, gets it back to Pickering, looking, passes it, good pass over to Flogger, and Flogger wasn't able to corral that, tries to get it out to Barth, and now Flogger falls down, picked up by Pitcher. Pitcher in the corner now, behind the net, out in front. Big save by the goalie, another shot, and a save, and now there's a scrum in front of the net. Flogger involved. Looks like Pitcher might be involved. So 3 shots by Carshield. In close there. Goalie made some good saves. And they're going to do a face-off here. So good sustained pressure there by Carshield. And we're going to do this face-off in the Nashville zone. Here we go. Pitcher taking the face-off. He wins it back to Barth. Barth along the boards loses it, and now it's picked up by Nashville as they blast it around the boards. And now they're coming out the other way into the neutral zone. Good pass across the rink. Picked up by Nashville and dumped into the corner. Schrader there. Schrader battling. Pickering in there now battling. In the corner to the right of Buell. Shot off the boards. Picked up. And just missed Flogger. Shot! Goes over the net by about 20 feet. Airmailed. And now here comes Schrader. Schrader dumps it off the boards down the ice. No icing. It doesn't go very far. And here comes Nashville on the transition. Gets through center ice pretty quickly. Hook there. No call as Nashville loses that puck. And good play by Schrader to get it over to battling in the corner now to the right of Buell. Sends a player flying. Miller has to come in trying to get this puck out of there. And now it comes back to Miller. Good play. Miller's got it. Can't get it out, though, as he tried to pass it out. And now Miller finally has it. He's going to get it over to Kaiser. Kaiser can't handle that pass and has it. Still has it. Gets it over to Miller. Miller over to Stanley, and he can't handle it. And Stanley goes flying into the boards. And he may not have to. Hopefully he's going to be all right. He took a bad shot there. He's going to go off. And now here comes Kaiser. Kaiser into the corner. Miller over to the defense. Now it's out. And I think that was Lacasse. So Lacasse takes it. Sends it over to Miller. Miller misses that pass by Kaiser. And now it's shot back down again. So Stanley went off, and hopefully he's going to be all right. Went into the boards kind of awkwardly. Another big hit on Kaiser there, and now Barth is out there. Big shot, and it's held by Buell. So Buell's going to hang on to that. And we're going to have a face-off. Got some words being exchanged by Lacasse. And a Nashville player. There we go. Face-off. Pitcher taking that face-off. And he wins that face-off pretty clean. Comes back to Givens. Givens passes it. It's kind of deflected. Picked up by Nashville. And sent in on net. We're going to have to... Buell's going to have to cover that. So we're going to have a face-off to the left of Buell here, and we've got the pitcher line out here. And pitcher taking the face-off, gets it back to Lacasse. Simpson there. Simpson loses his stick. Here comes Nashville along the boards. Lacasse. Huge hit by pitcher and Lacasse on one guy. It's not even fair. And now here comes Barth. Barth gets it out of the zone, intercepted by Nashville. Nashville dumps it in. And and now it's passed up as Givens had it. It gets out, shot, and a save by Buell as Givens had a mishandle there, and Nashville grabbed it up, took a shot, and another save. So pitcher out here with Barth and Simpson. So here we go, face-off. And Pickering battling here. That face-off comes into the corner now. Schrader gets over to Pickering. Pickering's hooked on the play, no call. Unbelievable. And now the puck is intercepted by Nashville, and that's going to be offsides. So we got the Fisher line coming out now. Fisher, Berryman, Springer. And Pickering over to Schrader. Schrader passes it, misses Berryman on that pass. Gosh, that would have been nice. And now Pickering's got to get it. Look out. And a good play by Pickering to get that puck back into the neutral zone. Fisher's bumped off the puck, and the puck comes into the Nashville zone. Here comes Springer, and Springer gets it back to Pickering. Pickering over to Schrader. Schrader picks it up. He's going to dump it in. Oh, he's going to carry it in. Gets it over the red line, over the blue line. Gets it over. Oh, and a pass shot. And it goes wide as Berryman got a hold of a kind of a broken play there. Behind the net, Berryman has it, looking. Dumps it back down. Gets it over to Fisher. Fisher over to Springer. And a save in front. As Springer with a pretty good opportunity there. And he saves it. So, 6 minutes left in this first period. Fisher taking the faceoff. And faceoff's going to be in the Nashville zone. Gets it back to Lacoste. Lacoste over to Ridgway. Shot! And it's blocked at the defense. And now here comes Nashville out towards center ice. And they just dump it in. Buell, comes off a weird bounce. And now it's in the corner, picked up by Fisher. Fisher trying to get it out. He's got to go into the corner. He's bumped off the puck. And now it's behind the net. Picked up like Lacoste. Lacoste is hit pretty hard. Now that puck's going all the way down the ice. Oh, and the referee took a spill. That's going to be a penalty. That's a pretty tough fall there, too. But here comes Pitcher. Pitcher gets it over to Berryman. Berryman, shot. It's a good save. And it goes up in the air. It looks like it went off a couple bodies and into the corner. And now another shot goes wide, as I don't know who shot that, but goes behind the net, and I think Nashville's going to pick it up. Here comes Flogger out of the ice, and now it's dumped in. And now here comes Pickering. Pickering around the net. Has speed. Gets it in through the blue line, up over the red line, and he's hit on the play, and he loses the puck. Gets it over Flogger, though. Flogger has it, and he's got to dump it down. Pitcher's got to go get it now. And he's putting a lot of pressure on this guy. Good hit there. Flogger picks up a loose puck. He's got it. Takes a shot. Big save. As the goalie tracked that. No traffic in front. All right, so another big face-off here. Givens out there with Pickering. And Pitcher taking the face-off here. Barth, good into the corner. Good hit. Nashville takes that puck behind the net. Guy falls down, though. Gets it back. Here comes Flogger out in front. Passes it. Shot. And it bounces around. Looks like the goalie made a save on that. And now here comes Nashville out the other way. They dump it down into the Carshield zone. Pickering's got to go get it. He takes it around the net. Gets it over to Givens. Givens running into problems with that puck, but he's able to get it up to Barth. Barth over the red line. He's got some speed. Gets into the Nashville zone. Gets around a guy. He takes a shot. Bad angle shot. Goalie covers it. So it looks like Brock is going to be all right. So Sarah, it's okay. You can put away the tissues. It's going to be okay. He's kid's made of various pinball machine parts and iron. Here you go, Miller. Getting that face off over to Stanley. Stanley hooked on the play, but he's got it. Looking, tries to get it out in front. Looking for Kaiser there, and it's intercepted. So good pass there. And now this puck is dumped down. Ridgway on his horse to get it. That's going to be icing. I don't know why they didn't blow that down a little earlier than that. So we got another face-off down here in the Nashville zone. Some decent pressure from Carshield here the past little bit. We got is that 34 seconds left, or oh, my eyeballs are bad. So 3:45 left in this period. First period, and now the face-off. Here we go. Miller taking this face-off. Wins it over to Stanley. He's got it. Oh, and a shot just goes wide, as I think Kaiser may have gotten a hold of that. Kaiser, good play to get around a guy. Gets it over to Stanley. Stanley gets it back over to Kaiser. Kaiser looking, trying to find someone. Gets it. Oh, almost got Miller in the slot there, and it missed him. Here comes Nashville back the other way. Good play by Schrader to defend, and now it gets into the corner. And Ridgway there. Ridgway battering. Oh, this guy comes out in front, and there's a hook on the play. I don't think they're going to call that. And a shot from a very tough angle by the Nashville player. Good play by Ridgway there to battle. Schrader there. Schrader battling now. And we're going to have to, we got about 4 guys lined up behind the net here, battling right beside the net here. And they're trying to work it out. Referee's yelling at them, move that puck. Not happening. And now it finally comes out. Nashville has it. A good play by Ridgway to battle there. Schrader got to go back against this big dude. And now the puck comes behind the net. It's going to be picked up by hopefully someone. Miller in there now trying to battle. Ridgway coming in. And now all 4 guys, same guys that were battling earlier, back into the corner here. Now Nashville comes out with it. And Nashville still has it. And Ridgway loses his stick. And and they score. Dang it. Kind of saw that coming. So 1-0 Nashville as guy got away from, and it's the same 4 guys that battled for the past, 30 seconds, and not good. So pitcher out here is Flogger and Simpson. All right, center ice face-off. Here we go. Pitcher trying to win that face-off, and Nashville wins it. Nashville at center ice. They're going to dump it down, picked up by Flogger, and he's belted on the play, but he's going to be all right. And now pitcher, huge hit, sends a guy flying, and the Nashville parents are all real angry about that. Here comes pitcher, and pitcher has it, gets over the blue line, gets over the red line, gets into the Nashville zone, loses the puck. Now it's picked up by Nashville. They're going to move it out the other way, and they've got speed, getting over the blue line, gets around Gibbons, and on goal, shot, save, rebound, they score! All right, so we're down 2-0 with 1:44 left in this period. We're losing some battles along the boards, and we're losing some coverage, and that's not going to go over well on the bench. They're going to be hearing about that. So here we go. Face-off. Fisher wins that face-off, and puck shot down into the Carshield zone. Buell has it. Buell passes it to a Nashville guy, and it comes out the other way. Berryman has it, tries to get it over to Springer. Springer gathers it, gets it over to Schrader. Schrader passes it off the boards, high off the boards, and Nashville's going to take it. Now it's intercepted by Fisher momentarily, and Nashville gets it. Nashville, they've got numbers back the other way, takes a shot out of play as it deflects off maybe Pickering. So a lot of work to do here. Carshield finds themselves in a hole 2-0 against Nashville, and they're going to. So minute 13 left in this first period. Two quick goals by Nashville. They don't want to let this get out of hand. Shot and a big save by Buell again as Carshield could not win that faceoff. And now here comes Springer. He's got some speed the other way. Springer stops, looking, passes it to Nashville. Here comes Nashville, back the other way. Nashville over the line, dumps it in. It goes behind the net now. And Rowell's there. Rowell's battling behind the net. And now Fisher in there, Ridgeway there. And Nashville comes out with it. And they're going to go back to the point. And it's, thank goodness, passed out of the zone. And Nashville in their own zone, setting it up, passes it, comes up through the neutral zone, picked up by Rowells, and now it's intercepted by Nashville. Big hook there, and now Rowells has it. Rowells turning, slashed about 10 times, and now delivers a nice cross check, and now a knee-to-knee on pitcher, and no call on that. I think these referees are going to lose control of this game very quickly. They have not called any obvious penalties. And here we go, back the other way. Flogger trying to get it in and not able to get in deep, but Nashville will take care of the rest of it for him. And that's the period. Not a good ending to that period, as we've had some defensive zone mess-ups and losing some battles along the boards. And, and we've had some opportunities. So I don't know. They're just going to have to sew up the loose ends here and see if they can get it going. Going to have 17-minute periods, so they've got plenty of time to maybe get back in this, but they're going to have to stop making some of these mistakes here. Obviously you guys have been watching it, but we had a couple battles earlier along the boards, and we're not winning those battles, and we gotta somehow start taking control of that somehow. But again, these board battles are pretty important, especially when they're in your defensive zone. So. So hopefully we can get a goal. These guys have been really steady at getting goals in. Yeah, supposedly we have some connectivity problems. So sorry about that. Hopefully you guys are watching this. Uninterrupted face-off, won by Nashville. Into the Nashville zone. Barth on the attack. Makes a good play. Nashville gets it going the other way. Intercepted by pitcher. Good play. And now it's down into the corner. Pitcher and this guy go into the corner together. Pitcher almost sent that guy flying. And here comes Nashville back the other way. They just flip it out down the ice. It's going to be icing. So we just need to get one back here and start closing the gap. So we're going to have a face-off down here. I think the referee is telling him, look, referee is talking to pitcher right now and basically saying, hey, look, you're a big guy. You play football. I get it. But you can't kill the littler guys. And I disagree. Yes, you can. You can definitely kill the littler guys. So here we go. Face-off. Picked up by pitcher. dumped into the corner. Here comes Nashville. They dump it into the next corner. Barth there. Barth fighting for it. And now Nashville takes it out the other way. Good play by Flogger to interrupt that transition. Sends it down into the Nashville zone. And Nashville picks it up behind their net. Out that way. All right, sorry about that. I had to sneeze. Puck went on net, and Buell had to cover that. Hopefully I didn't sneeze in your earpiece right there. So sorry about that. Been sneezing a lot here. So we got a face-off down into the Carshield zone as that puck rolled in on Buell and made a save there. So Fisher's going to take this face-off. Loses the face-off. And now he gets it back, though, and here comes Carshield. Gets it over to Springer. Springer dumps it in. Tries to go get it. Nashville gets it. Tries to pass it out. It's intercepted at the point. And Lacoste takes a shot. It's blocked. And they're coming back the other way. And the pass gets away from the Nashville guys. And now here comes Nashville back in their own zone. Passing it around. Takes it, puts it up into the neutral zone. Pass down all the way into the Carshield zone. No icing. Givens going back to get it. He sends it up along the boards. It's intercepted by Nashville. And now that puck comes out. Passed over to Berryman. Berryman has it. Looking. Can't get it. Can't pass it. And now it's intercepted by Nashville. Looking, and a good block there as Givens is back to block that. And he's trying to get it out of the zone. He does. Gets it out into the neutral zone. Great pass by Nashville to get back into the Carshield zone. Gets around a guy. A shot. Not able to get the shot off. Now Lacoste battling. Fisher in there. Along the boards. Comes out to Berryman. Berryman along the boards in front of the Nashville bench. Loses that battle. Now here comes Nashville. Gets around a guy. Passes it out in front. Another shot. Goes wide. And may have bounced off a defenseman wide. Fisher trying to pass it around. Nashville with the pressure here. Nashville dumps it down into the corner. It's all Nashville right now. Along the boards. And it's cleared out, and I think that's going to go all the way down, not far enough for icing. And Nashville's got a partial breakaway. Passes it, misses everybody on that pass, and Ridgway got back to cover up on this. And now Kaiser gets it over to Miller. Miller back to Kaiser. Kaiser's wrapped up, and now Ridgway comes in to battle down low. And that's Givens in there still. Givens battling. And now Givens finally comes out with it. He's going to pass it over to Brock. Stanley off the boards and out. And that's going to release some of the pressure there. And now Kaiser. Ridgway intercepts it. Or is that's Givens. Givens just dumps it down deep. And now Stanley's got some speed as he's not going to get there in time. Nashville gets it going the other way. And that's going to be offsides. So, Carshield down 2-0 here, 13 minutes left in the second period. Not the way we drew it up this morning. But we're only 2 goals down. See if we can get this going. Miller taking the faceoff at center ice. He loses that faceoff. Miller has to go in and get it now. Buell covers it up as it rolls in on him. And we're going to do another faceoff here. Miller going to take this face-off. It's a pretty important face-off. I mean, it seems like all these are pretty important, but you got to win this one. And they don't win it. Comes back to Nashville at the point. Shot! And deflects off Buell, maybe wide. And now it comes back. And now we got a breakaway the other way. Kaiser in on goal. He's hooked. And Stanley there, and he's not able to get it. 3 guys. And now Nashville comes back the other way. And it's dumped into the Carshield zone. Good opportunity for Carshield there. Not able to do anything with it. And now Nashville trying to get this puck. And now here comes Ridgway. Ridgway has it. He's just going to dump it out towards center ice. And now it's turned over. And now here comes Nashville back the other way. Shot! And it goes behind the net as Ridgway had a problem getting rid of that puck. And now it's coming out towards Stanley. Stanley's got it. He's got room. He's just going to dump it down. Go for a line change. Nashville gets it. It's been all Nashville in this second period. And here comes Nashville over that blue line again. Dumps it down. And it's behind the net. Fisher there. Comes out in front. Shot. Big save by Buell as that pass came out in front. And they had a guy sitting right there. And now Nashville along the boards. They own the boards today. Back to the point. Shot. And a save by Buell. And I'm telling you, we are not doing very well along these boards. And we got about 12-10 left in the second period. Carshield's going to have to step it up a little bit here. And big face-off here in the Carshield zone. And Nashville wins the face-off. Comes back to the point. Shot! Goes wide. And now Nashville back out in front. They shoot! Oh, and the guy whiffed on it. Either that or the stick was lifted by Pickering. Good play. And now that puck comes out to center ice. Golden opportunity. And now Fisher able to intercept it. Passes back to Berryman. Berryman back to Fisher. Fisher falls down. Fisher battling in the corner now. Looking for Simpson. Still has it. And now Simpson comes in to get it. Not able to get there. And Simpson has bodied off the puck. And now Berryman comes over trying to get it over to Simpson. And now that puck comes around the boards. It's going to come out. Hopefully Schrader can keep it in. He can't do it. And now here comes Nashville back the other way. 2-on-1. Will Schrader get back? And a save by Buell as Schrader was able to get back and maybe interrupt that shot. So Schrader is trying to pinch up a little bit there. Got caught. Was able to make it back, but still got the shot off. And Buell made a pretty good save there. Pitcher line out here. And he's taking the face-off. They get the face-off, and they finally win this one. Barth off the boards to himself. Can't do it, though, as Nashville in a huge hit again as pitcher runs somebody over. And now the puck is in the Carshield zone, picked up by Lacasse. Lacasse over to Barth. Barth, good move. He dumps it down on net, and Nashville just picks it up and turns it, and here they go the other way. Oh, and a huge trip there, and that's going to be Barth going to the box on a trip, and I saw that coming. So that's the first penalty of the game, but Carshield's down 2-0, and Barth stuck his leg out there and caught that guy. So hopefully our penalty kill can do this. Pitcher out here with Flogger. And who's this coming off? Is that Givens coming off, or who is that? Yep, Givens coming off. So it's going to be Schrader, Pickering, and pitcher. And here we go. Nashville wins that faceoff. Down low, looking behind the net, working it out to the point. Shot. Good block there by Flogger. Another shot. And it goes off a Nashville player. And the puck comes out off a player on the bench, and they're going to have to do a faceoff probably out in the neutral. No, not in the neutral zone, is it? No, they're going to do it down in the Carshield zone. It did go off a Nashville player, and it went off two Nashville players because it went off their bench guy too. Not that it matters, but I don't know if the refs know what's going on here. So they're going to do a face-off, and not sure what the ref's yelling at. So face-off, won by Carshield, off the boards, but it's picked up by Nashville. Nashville at the point. They set it up. Gets it back to the point again. A shot, and a good save by Buell as that came through traffic. And now here comes Nashville back to the point again, setting it up. And a shot. And that goes off Buell and into the corner. And now here's Nashville again, along the boards. Setting it up, having time to set up. No real pressure, and another shot, and a block there by Pickering. And another shot goes wide as it went off somebody. And now Nashville, total control. Shot, and a good save by Buell as that hit him up high. And now we're going to have to do a face-off as plenty of shots coming Buell's way on this power play. And they're going to send out Fisher and Springer to kill the rest of this power play off. 1:04 left in this power play. What a long power play. Face-off. Fisher taking this face-off. to the right of Buell, and it's shot down the ice as Carshield won that faceoff. Goes all the way down. That's going to be icing. We'll do it all over. So we got a game tonight, and I think that's at the 5 o'clock time zone. I don't know what. I think it's 5 p.m. And get that going later. So here we go. Face-off. Back in the Carshield zone. Picked up by Carshield. Good face-off win by Fisher there. He's been really good. And now it's dumped all the way down by Carshield. And is that Rawls? Rawls doing a good job of keeping it down there. Springer up the boards. Now Nashville having a problem getting out of their own zone, but they're going to reset, pass it behind the net. They got time. 37 seconds left in this power play. And here they come to the blue line, over the red line. And they set it up. Clear and concise transition coming from Nashville right now. They just come right out and they can do that. And now that puck is shot out towards center ice. Nashville passes it, and now it's picked up by Fisher. Good forecheck by Fisher. And this Nashville player is going to come around the net, and he's got speed. Passes it. Good pass up the middle. Gets around. Down low. Takes a shot. May have missed Buell and hit off the net and went wide. That puck's coming all the way down. We're going to do it again. We got another icing. So a guy came in, and I don't know what the ref's yelling at. What's he doing? What's he talking about? He's doing all these hand signals. I don't know if he's trying. I don't know if he's trying to bring in an airplane, or I'm not sure what he's doing. So we're going to do a face-off down in the Carshield. This puck's been down in our zone for a long time, and now it's won by Carshield. Kaiser flips it into the bench though, as we have killed off the power play officially. So Miller out here with Kaiser and Stanley. They had some opportunity earlier that got thwarted down. Miller taking the face off, and that puck is bouncing around. Oh, good play by Buell to kick that up and now Stanley tries to get it and can't get it. And now here comes Nashville back the other way, and it comes over the blue line. Oh, good play by Pickering. Gets it over to Stanley. He's got some room. Oh, makes a move. He's got some breakaway. And a goalie shoots. Oh, what a save by the goalie. Stanley with a breakaway. And not able to capitalize. So, yeah, a really solid opportunity. Puck was rolling on him a little bit, but, we're in the basement. We work on that stuff a lot, but we need to have, a real goalie down there. All right, Miller wins that faceoff, and now Stanley loses his stick, and the puck is picked up by Nashville. Oh, good keeping. Oh, man, Miller had it. Couldn't keep it on his stick, though, and now it's dumped down into the Carshield zone. Lacoste has got to go back to get it. Looking, gets it over to Kaiser. Kaiser, good pass up to Miller. Miller, he's got speed. He's going to carry it, and he gets it down. He's bumped off the puck, though, and now Kaiser, a good play. And now Kaiser loses it, and here comes Nashville back the other way. Nashville gets it up to the blue line and sets it up. Takes a shot, and Buell handling that. And now we've got a little scrum in front of Buell, and I don't know who's involved in that. Yeah, that the breakaway there, that was a pretty nice opportunity there, and just can't. It's been pretty tough in terms of scoring for us. So here we go. 7:48 in the second period, and puck comes back to Nashville. Takes a shot, another shot, blocked at the defense. Nashville still has it. Tries to get it down low. Fisher battling down low. And now everybody's located. Oh, huge hit in the corner there. Nashville at the point, takes a shot, rebound, and they score. So, big shot from the point. Really didn't get up off the ice too high, and Buell made the initial save, and then the puck came out, and there was a guy standing right there, just tapped it home. So, face-off down in the center ice area, and pitcher trying to win that face-off. He's not able to do that, and Nashville dumps it down, and Carshield's going to go around the boards, gets it over to Flogger. Flogger having problems with the guy, and he's not able to clear that puck out. And now Nashville still putting on some major pressure here. Gets it back to the point, and a shot coming. Nope, gets it over to the other point, and they just dump it down as that guy faked the shot. And now Nashville just owning these boards. Gets it back to the point, big shot, and it's shot out of play as it deflected off Barth's stick. So we have still going to go with this pitcher line. I can see this pitcher line staying out a little longer now. They're going to want to get some goals here. All right, pitcher taking the face-off. Gets it, loses the face-off, comes back to the point. Shot goes wide from the point from Nashville. Nashville, gosh, man, they win those board battles, and they're back into the corner again. Comes out of the corner, and puck up to Barth. Barth is able to just clear it out down the ice. That is not going to be an icing. And that goalie sets it right back up, and it's up in the air. Picked up by Barth. Intercepted. Shot. Passed out front. Oh, Flogger had it. And he couldn't get the shot off. It just missed. Another pass goes off a player, goes wide. What a pass by Barth to Flogger. It just bounced off his stick. And now we've got a breakaway back the other way. And guy loses control of it. Just sends it down. I think Rawls is going to go get that puck. Gets it over to Berryman. Berryman not able to handle that. Shot! And a save. Another shot and a big save. Ridgway tackles a guy. Rawls cross-checks a guy. They're about ready to blow this. They didn't call a penalty, I don't think. But the guy fell on top of the puck. So Carshield is definitely in a pretty massive hole here. Can't really get any sustained pressure going the other way. Nashville turning it on, though. So here we go. Nashville in the Carshield zone, taking this face-off. Fisher taking the face-off. Good. Fisher's been great on face-offs. It's been good to see that. And now, here comes Berryman. Gets around a guy. He's in on net. He shoots. Oh, he passes another pass. They score! Springer from Berryman as Berryman kept trying to make that pass. Kept trying and gets it out in front. Springer is right there to bury it right at the doorstep. So there we go. That's what we needed. Maybe get this going. Schrader dumps it in. Around the net it goes. Here comes Springer again. And Fisher trying to fight for it. Springer there. Fisher there. Now Givens there. He takes it out and dumps it in. That's coming over to Fisher. And Fisher just dumps it down. He's going to go get it now. Shot off the boards. Givens, good play to keep it in. Passes it. Now Springer. Now it's dumped in behind the net. Fisher coming in to get it. And Lacoste there. Good play by Lacoste. And now Lacoste has it. He dumps it down low. He's going to try to go get that. And he's going to bring in Berryman. Fisher has it. Fisher just dumps it back down. Again, comes back to Fisher. Back to the point. No one there. Givens is going to have to get it. And Nashville gets it, and they just dump it down. Lacoste has got to go back to get that puck. And now here comes back the other way. Springer's got a beat on people. And now he's over the blue line and misses Berryman on a breakaway possibility. And Berryman, good job of battling in the corner there. But Nashville takes it behind their own net. And now here comes Nashville back the other way. Good pass up the boards. Two guys run into each other. Stanley has it. Stanley just dumps it down into the zone. He's got to go get it. And Kaiser's got a beat on it. Kaiser passes it. And now it comes back out towards center ice. Ridgway over to Rawls. Over to Miller. Miller over to Stanley. Stanley Good play. He just dumps it down low behind the net. Stanley's got to come get it. And it just comes straight out. No pressure. And Ridgway passing it to the Nashville guys. And now Miller's got it. Miller has it. He's going to dump it in. And now they got to go back to get it again. The puck goes down. And Kaiser in there. Stanley in there battling. Stanley's going to hang on to that puck for a while. That's going to get jammed up, and now it comes back out as Kaiser's there. Kaiser can't get it, and Nashville just dumps it down into the Carshield zone. Ridgway's going to dump it around the boards, and now here comes Stanley's out towards center ice, and the puck comes to him, bounces off his stick, and goes down, and now they're going to go for a line change. Kaiser's still out there. Pitcher not able to get to that puck, and the puck is shot out of play by Schrader. Yeah, if we can do that. Been a little bit more life to Carshield here in the second, towards the end of the second period here. They still got to get their passes figured out, but they're working at it. We'll see if we can get this going. Here we go. Pitcher is going to take this face-off in the neutral zone and does a good job on this face-off. It's just sitting there. Nobody can get it out of that circle area there, and it's just, there we go. Carshield has it, and now gets it over to Schrader. Schrader's got some speed, tries to get around a guy, tries to get around another guy, and passes it. Oh, and gets into the corner. It's almost hit awkwardly, and now pitcher tries to get it out in front, and he falls down behind the net on top of a guy, and net comes off too. So gonna have to get some traffic to this net, to the Nashville net, in order to get this game closer. So a good rush there by Schrader. He got around the net and was hit a little awkward in the corner, but he's okay. Pitcher taking the faceoff, and he loses that faceoff. Shot off the boards and down the ice. That's going to be icing. And it'll bring it back down. We'll do it again. So we got the pitcher line out here still. We got Pickering and Schrader at the point. And Barth is on this line, so got a big key face-off going on here with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second period. Pitcher taking the face-off. Barth wins it back to Flogger. Flogger over to Schrader, or that's Pickering. And now Nashville is able to grab it out of that corner. And Nashville gets it up over the red line. They dump it in. Good play by Pickering to intercept that, but Nashville takes it in their own end. Nashville passes it to no one. Passes it to Buell. And Buell sets it up for Pickering. Pickering over to Schrader. Schrader up the boards to Pitcher. Pitcher up to Barth, and it's intercepted. But Barth is able to dump it down. Flogger on the attack. Flogger gets to it out in front. Passes it to Pickering. Pickering dumps it down to Flogger. And Barth comes in. Barth over to Pitcher. And Pitcher wasn't able to handle that pass. And now here comes Nashville back the other way. Good play. And now it's intercepted. Pitcher has it along the boards. Gets around a guy. Tries to pass it out in front. And it goes off a stick and right to the goalie. Goalie's going to hang on to that. So we got the Fisher line coming out, and they have the only goal of the game, Springer, with on a good pass from Berryman. This line's got some real good chemistry. They might just keep this thing to going. So Fisher taking the face-off, and it's one. Berryman shoots it! What a save! Rebound! Oh, and they aren't able to bury it. Oh, and a shot by Springer, and he whiffs on it. Goes wide. Oh, man, prime time opportunities. And now that puck comes out to center ice. And now here comes Fisher. Tries to make a move. He's interfered with. No call. And the puck is dumped down the ice. And now Buell has it. Buell gets it over into the corner. Good play by Fisher now. Or that's Springer. Springer gets it over to Berryman. Ah, and it goes off his stick. And he tries to make a pass out in front. Not able to do that. Gets it out along the boards. Nashville just clears it down the ice. That may not go far enough. Givens has got to go back to get it. Passes it to Lacoste. Lacoste has got some room. Gets it. Shoots it. And it goes wide. And now Springer trying to set something up, gets it back to the point. Givens, good play. And now they're cycling it pretty well. Gets it back to the point. Springer passes it, misses Lacoste on that pass, but dumps it down to Berryman. Berryman in the corner. Berryman trying to keep it along the boards there. Fisher comes in with good support. And now Berryman, we're running out of time here, 30 seconds. As Berryman has it, he hooks somebody, but there's no call. And now that puck is shot down the ice for an icing here with 21 seconds left in this second period as there's finally some signs of life from this Carshield team. So, pitcher line coming out to hopefully win this faceoff here. And faceoff is lost. Comes down the ice a little bit. Schrader has it. Schrader can't get it though. And Nashville comes in, and Barth is able to get that puck and dump it down. Hits a ref. And now it's shot, and it's kept in by Nashville. Shoots it, and a save by Buell as a turnover in the Carshield zone. And they're going to pull their goalie with 1.4 seconds left to get another possibility here. Not much time, though. And pitcher falls down, and that's it at the faceoff. So, going into the third period, we've got a 3-1 deficit here, and they've got to find a way to dig out of this hole. One good news that we have here is that the Fisher line has come to life, and that looks really good. The Miller line looked pretty good. They're still kind of getting it together. I don't know. I mean, because there's been a line change because Kaiser got moved to the Miller line, and Berryman moved up to the Fisher line. So they might be trying to figure some things out. But one thing is for sure, the Fisher line has got chemistry. They've already been together before. They were hot last season, and this season haven't really been together very much with all the injuries. But the Miller line was effective last season with Stanley on that line, and I'm not sure who else was on that line. Fisher line, I think what you might see is a shortening of this bench because Fisher and the pitcher line are back out here again. So here we go, face-off, center ice. And Fisher wins that faceoff. He's been great on faceoffs, and Ridgway having problems with that puck. And now Nashville coming back, gets it back, and a good play by Springer there to defend that. Goes around the net. Ridgway gets it. Ridgway, he had some problem with that puck again. Rouse belted on the play, and now Ridgway gets it back. And he passes it. Looking for Berryman as Berryman was breaking. Wasn't able to get it there. And now Ridgway has it again. Passes it off a player and right to a Nashville waiting in their own zone. Shoots it out of play, though. And the faceoff will go into the Nashville zone. So here we go. Pitcher line out here. 16 minutes left in this period. And pitcher taking this faceoff. And he can't win that faceoff. It goes behind the net and passes almost intercepted by Carshield, and it is. And now Barth has it. Barth looking to get it over to Flogger. Flogger tries to pass it, but he passes it to Nashville. Now it's behind the net, and now here comes Nashville back the other way as they've got control of it, and they dump it down into the Carshield zone on net. Good saved, and it's going to be held by Buell for a face-off. So, got a face-off in the Carshield zone. Buell in net here. And face-off is won by Nashville. Back to the point. Big shot coming. Shoots it. Oh, and a save by Buell as it came through traffic. Great save by Buell as I don't know if you even saw that. So Nashville with a key face-off win again. Gets it back to that point, and they don't waste any time. They put that shot right on net. So here we go. Face-off. Again, pitcher taking this face-off. And pitcher not able to get that face-off, and he does. He gets it up to Barth. And Barth makes a move, tries to get around a guy. It's intercepted by Nashville. Nashville just dumps it down, and Pickering has it. Pickering over to Schrader. Schrader dumps it down, and a player falls down. No call as a player was hooked. Oh, they did get it. They did get it. Yeah. So looks like we're going to have a penalty. And the pitcher line will stay out here. Yeah. Yeah, they had to. They had to. All right, so big power play here for Carshield. Very important power play. And there hasn't been many. There hasn't been many power plays. There's been like one and then this one. So pitcher taking the face off. Gets it back to the point. Schrader looking. Gets it over to Pickering. Pickering back to Schrader. Schrader shoots it. In on goal. A shot. Another rebound. And a great save by the goalie as he made a key save there as a rebound. I think there was probably about 3 shots in that little segment right there. And here comes Schrader. Comes out of his own zone. Has the puck. Gets it into the Carshield, into the Nashville zone, and he loses it. Shot down the ice. No. On icing. Didn't make it very far. Here comes Pickering. Pickering has it. Gets around a guy. Gets into the Nashville zone. Sets it up. Gets it back to Schrader. Passes it down low to Barth. Barth not able to handle that, and they shoot it down the ice. And that's icing. And the Fisher line coming out. So I think we're just going to play with 2 lines now the rest of this game. So Fisher coming out. Take this face off here. And Fisher's been excellent on these face-offs. And the face-off won by Carshield. And Springer down low, battling. And he comes out with it, back to the point. Lacasse over to Berryman. Berryman out in front to... Oh, and he had it, and it just got away from him. And now Lacasse shoots it on net. Rebound sitting there, and it comes out towards center ice. Rawls going back to get it. He had an opportunity there, and he's going to carry it all the way down. Tries to get around a guy he's interfered with. Fisher takes it. He's down low. Tries to get over to Berryman. Berryman looking. Does a spin move. Shoots it. And a save by the goalie. In close there. 23 seconds left in this power play. Yeah, he's had some opportunities. This line has been very, very good. So... All right, face-off. Fisher able to get that face-off over to Springer. Over to Lacasse. Lacasse down low. Berryman. Berryman passes it to the far boards, and it's intercepted. Nobody was there for Carshield. As Lacoste's got to go back to get it, and that's going to do it for the power play. 5 seconds left. Lacoste's got to hurry. Gets over the red line. He's got a little bit of speed here, and he sets it up, and that's the power play. Berryman has it now. Berryman goes into the corner now, tries to get it to Lacoste, takes a shot, and a save. So, big face-off down here in the Nashville zone, and now they are going to come out with the Kaiser line with Miller. And Stanley. So here we go. Big face-off here. Miller taking the face-off. And he won't drop it. And Miller battling, and it comes back to Stanley. Gets it over to Lacoste. Good play. Lacoste along the board. Stanley has it. Stanley in tight along those boards. And everybody's just bunched up against the boards there. And now Stanley gets it. Oh, Lacoste has it. He shoots. He scores! Yeah. So Lacoste and Stanley up along the boards there. And Stanley, I guess, may have been able to dislodge that puck. Yeah. So Stanley gets that puck and dislodges it and gets it over to Lacoste. Lacoste just sent a seeing eye shot into the net. It was a beauty. You couldn't get a better shot than that. That was a beauty. So here we go. Carshield back in at 12:55 left in this third period. Kaiser sparring with somebody off to the side here for position. Miller taking this face off. It's just sitting there, and he's able to get it into the Nashville zone. And pass down the boards, no icing. And Rawls has got to go back to get it. And he's not able to control it. Comes out to the point. A shot. Oh, what a save by Buell. And so, big face-off again in the Carshield zone here. Miller taking this face-off. Rawls and this 92 here having issues. Come on, dude. Come on. They're not going to listen. And the face-off is won back to Nashville. Nashville loses that puck along the boards. Get played by Kaiser. And now Stanley's got to go get this puck. And he just dumps it off the boards down into the center ice there, which wasn't a bad play. And the puck is shot off the roof. So a good shift here by that Miller line as Lacoste ripped a shot from the blue line after a lengthy battle along the boards. There was, I think it was Lacoste and Stanley and about three of their guys and several. I mean, it was just everybody in there. So anyway, Pickering gets it over to Schrader. Schrader dances in, dumps it deep. Comes along the boards. Simpson battling. Simpson in there. Tries to get it over to pitcher. And now Simpson behind the net. Gets it over to pitcher. Or is that Springer? Springer. And now it goes back behind the net. Simpson trying to help out there. Now Fisher comes in. I thought pitcher was out there. He's not out there. Gets it backed up. Pickering with a shot. And it deflects off the goalie and goes wide. And a good keep in there. It's been Carshield here for the past 5 minutes. And good keep in by Pickering. And I don't know how we kept that puck in. They kept it in, though. And it's down low into the behind the net there. Nashville has it. And it's stripped away. And now here comes Carshield. And he has it. Springer tries to dump it out in front. And now Pickering has it. Pickering just dumps it down low again. They're going to start it over down low. And I think that's Schrader in deep. Flogger at the point now. And then we got a heck of a battle going up along the boards. And now the puck comes all the way down the ice. And that could go for icing, and it does. Another critical face-off here. 3-2, Nashville, 10:55 left in this third period. We got a nail-biter. We have a nail-biter. And we got to have the pitcher line come out here and face-off in the Nashville zone. Pitcher gets that puck along the boards, and a shot! And it comes out in front as the goalie made a stop there as it trickled on net. Lacasse trying to keep that puck in, and here comes Nashville back the other way. Good play by Carshield to come back as Flogger did a good defensive job there. Passes it, and that puck goes all the way into the Nashville zone. Pitcher's got to go in to get it now. And now Flogger. Oh, good play by Barth to intercept that. Dumps it down low. And now that puck comes up along the boards again as Lacasse does a great job of keeping that in. And now pitcher gets it over. Barth takes a shot. It deflects off somebody and a shot. Another shot deflects off a defenseman. Pitcher in the corner now. And it comes out to Flogger. Flogger's not able to handle that. And now here comes Nashville. They're just going to dump it down. No icing as Buell's going to set that up. Good play by Buell. And he sends it up along the boards. Nashville's just going to dump it back down. Lacasse has got to come get it. He dumps it around the boards, and Flogger's got to come get it. Flogger under some pressure. Look out. And Flogger takes a huge hit, and that hit him up high. And hopefully he's all right. And now Lacasse, or is that Givens? Givens shoots it out of the zone. Good play as pitcher has got to go into the Nashville zone to get it. Now it comes out towards center ice. Nashville just shoots it down to the Carshield zone. Givens tries to get it out. He can't do it. And now Nashville putting pressure on Givens in the corner as Givens cannot get that puck out. Now it comes back to the point. Lacasse loses his stick, and it jumps off a Nashville player out into the center ice area. And now here comes Nashville. They're going to dump it in. And Lacasse gets it, tries to dump it up along the boards again. And now Rouse has got to come get it. Rouse dumps it into the other corner. Barth there. And now Nashville. Guy falls down. And Nashville still has it. Look out. He shoots. Oh, he whiffed. A massive whiff there by the Nashville player. He's going to be thinking about that all night. And now that goes down into the Nashville zone. Berryman out in front. Gets it to Fisher with a shot. Big save. Another shot. On goal. Wrap around. And in front. Oh, what a save by the goalie. Ridgway with a shot. And it goes off the goalie and goes wide. Nothing but pressure here by Carshield. And the puck is shot out of play. You talk about some key saves right there. That was key. As I think, I don't know how many shots in that segment right there, but 3 from Fisher. He would have wrapped around, and the goalie made a save there. And then there was a rebound, made another save there. Ridgway with a shot, save. Just got to keep plugging away. 8:22 left in this third period. Fisher taking the face-off, gets it back to the point. Rawls sends it down low to Berryman. Berryman can't get the pass over to Ridgway. Rawls has it. Oh, and Berryman's hit from behind. No call. And I can't understand that. But that puck is dumped down low, and I hope Berryman's okay. And now Berryman goes in low to get this puck. Fisher's battling. He's taking on 2 guys. And now that puck comes out towards the blue line. Good keep in there by Rawls. Picked up by Fisher. Fisher looking. Passes it out to Ridgway with a shot. And it's blocked at the defense as he kind of fanned on that. And now here comes Nashville with a 2-on-1. And they miss everything on that pass. Guy falls down. Ridgway passes it. And then Berryman shoots it off the boards. He needs to go for a line change. And now here comes Nashville back the other way. Guy gets around a guy, shoots it off the boards, or off the net. Pickering has it, gets it over to Stanley. Stanley just dumps it out into center ice. And